Hello everyone and welcome back to another Rise of Kingdom video. My name is Legend Ronnie and today we have Light versus Darkness. I'm gonna give you an update about Light versus Darkness because some things have changed regarding the Light versus Darkness. And if you plan to do KvK 2 and KvK 3 again, which I already done a video about it, I'm gonna make sure to post a card on the top. You definitely want to know what Light versus Darkness will have in store for you. I've done videos about KvK 2 as well, like the rewards and what has changed. And now I'm gonna do about Light versus Darkness because I have noticed a couple of things and honestly, I was very surprised. And they will definitely need to look into it, especially in alliances that in the past have held the Grey Ziggurat at the end of the event. The first thing that I can say is the background looks really good. The light and darkness, or light versus darkness, it's really spectacular. Now I can definitely feel like I'm going in a light and darkness event. The second thing that you can notice from this image is the time remaining. I'm not sure if the previous light versus darkness they were this short. 41 days, 10 hours left. So it was a 42 days when the light and darkness started. If I'm correct, the previous KvK or the previous light versus darkness or light and darkness, they were around 50 days. This is like a regular time frame of KvK, or is it just me because I'm used to much with Heroic Anthem and Strife of the Eight and etc. Let me know in the comment section below if the 42 days used to be the same time frame as before. Going a little bit into the rules, I'm not gonna show everything, but one very nice thing is that it shows you the kingdoms and it shows you the camp and it shows you a very nice map where the kingdoms are placed and everything, so you know where everyone is. When someone asks you, hey, who you're going against, then you just show him the map and then you go and click on the camp and you see the light and you see the darkness, you see your kingdom, it's highlighted in green, you know who you're going against. So the light are our opponents, which by the way, they were allies in the previous KvK, 41 and 61, they ended up our allies. 41 was our allies for the entire KvK, but 61, they became our allies after we had a little bit of fighting with each other. It's a little bit hard going against your allies that were your allies in the previous KvK, but it is darkness versus light, so it's only one team or only one coalition that can win the KvK. Going back onto the rules, there is another important thing that I need to show you, and that is the commander information, and this is gonna be very interesting and you're gonna see why. It says over here, for this matchmaking, the kingdom with the oldest history is 2042. Governors cannot use commanders that become available only in Season of Conquest. This is what they say over here. They shouldn't mention this. You're in KvK 3. Why do you need this rule regarding Wu Zetian? So this is the commander list. Obviously the legendary, you have Ragnar, they added Bjorn, and the rest. This is the legendary that we should be able to use, but this is not over. Zooming all the way out and clicking on the globe on the right down corner, it gets you to Kingdom Overview. And this is again showing you where the kingdoms are placed. It shows you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are 8, 2064. We are rank 8. Oh no. Anyway, the point being, once you get over here, you can check the age of the kingdom. So going on 2041, which is the oldest kingdom from these 8 kingdoms, 277 days. Going on 2042, which it was mentioning in the rules, 277 days and 22 hours. So this is how old these kingdoms are. Now the thing is, you all know before the commanders had the Season of Conquest mark on them, it used to take 300 days until those commanders were becoming available in the Light versus Darkness. Now a lot of questions have been raised to the support, and the way the support is answering, because there is Light versus Darkness running right now that can use the Season of Conquest commanders, or they were able to use Season of Conquest commander after the level 8 pass. And this is exactly what is going to happen in this Light versus Darkness, because it says there that those Season of Conquest commanders can only be used in Season of Conquest, but the support is saying that once a kingdom in that group of 8 kingdoms reaches 300 days, you can use the Season of Conquest commanders, which means that in 22 days, when 2042 is gonna reach 300 days old, we will be able to use the Season of Conquest commanders. Now, is that gonna be before Kingsland or after the Kingsland? I personally have no idea about the time frames, but I'm guessing that it's gonna be shortly after the level 8 pass, or somewhere around there when is the level 8 pass happening, because this information comes from other Light versus Darkness KvKs, which they were able to use as the Season of Conquest commanders. So going back onto the rules, I'm not sure how this rule is gonna be very accurate, or how is this gonna work, since we will be able to use Season of Conquest. Now, if that's gonna be accurate and they will get unlocked, we will find out in 22 days. But as many other Light vs Darkness were able to use their Season of Conquest commanders, I'm pretty sure we will be able to use them as well once the 22 days mark has passed. More information will come about it, and you will see if I'll be able to put my Zenobia in some of the garrisons once the Kingdom 2042 reaches 300 days. Before I'm gonna go into the achievements, I'm gonna show you the Chronicles real quick. So the first steps is done, then is Eye for an Eye, Ancient, Birthright, and then you have Revenge, where you have to destroy level 6 Barbarian Force. So I believe that the start is the same as in any Light vs Darkness or KvK, so I believe it's about 7 days when the first pass open. Usually it's around there, but after that I feel like it's really fast pacing up. Like it's catching up really good. And you have the level 5 pass opening, you get your high runes, and then you have the level 5 pass opening, which obviously leads to your ruin. But it's not going to take very long, and you have the level 6 pass opening, which leads to your circles. And shortly after, you have the level 7 pass opening, which leads to your Altar of Darkness. And once you've done an Altar of Darkness and you defeat a couple of Stalkers, you have the level 8 pass opening. Your alliance destroy 50 level 8 Barbarians Force, and once this is done, you have your level 8 pass opening. 12 hours after this one is done, you get Wolves and Lambs, which is after the level 8 pass opening, and then is the Ziggurat. Once you've done the Ziggurat, level 8 passes become unsealed, then the level 9 passes becomes unsealed, and then the level 6 passes become unsealed, the level 4 passes becomes unsealed, and that's it. So I really think that is being paced up a little bit regarding the time frames. So let me know in the comment section below again if the time has been shortened in Light vs Darkness. I also heard something similar to 35 days, that might be a possibility. There's nothing official about it, it's just rumors going around, but still 42 days for me looks very short. So if it's gonna be even 35 days, that's gonna be even shorter. That's probably gonna be the shortest KvK ever. Going on to the achievements, on the individual achievements, I don't think anything has changed. I'm gonna show them real quick. I'm gonna speed through them a little bit. I tried to see if there is any similarities to the other Light vs Darkness, but no, it's not. It's pretty much the same. You get a lot of materials, a little bit of sculptures, keys, and pretty much a little bit of everything. You have it all here. Then going to the Kingdom achievements, because the Alliance one are the most important, so you know I usually leave the good for the last. On the Kingdom achievements, you have this and that, and this is very nice. I don't know if it was this high. If your kingdom controls the Grey Ziggurat at the end of the event, 5 sculpture, 1 legendary material, but you have the Alliance rewards, and you're gonna notice here something very nice, and that's why I was mentioning at the beginning of the video that I really think they need to review this, because I'm pretty sure there is a lot of kingdoms that were able to hold the Ziggurat at the end of the event. There was plenty of Light vs Darkness, so you're noticing that there is a pretty decent amount of rewards together with Rise. This is the juicy one where you have to accumulate honor and you need to do a couple of kills as well. Then you have occupying 1 high rune. I like the gems though. Occupying 1 circle, and when you occupy the Grey Ziggurat, that's so nice. These gem cards, I really like them, but this is the cherry on top of the cake. Last one standing. The last laugh is yours to enjoy. I really like that. Your alliance controlled the Great Ziggurat at the end of the event, and you also have to kill 5 million. So it's at the end of the event, and you get the last one standing, a symbol of glory available only to alliances that achieve victory in the Lost Kingdom. can be viewed in the alliance menu once earned. So alliances that were able to hold the Ziggurat in previous light versus darkness, they should have this. They need to earn this, because my alliance in 14-15 did hold the Ziggurat on our last light versus darkness, but we do not have this. We do not have this symbol, which I believe that we earned it, right? Because we were holding the Ziggurat. And that is not all. We cannot go back to do light versus darkness to even try to get this. So this is something they definitely need to overlook, and they need to make sure that the alliances that were able to hold the Ziggurat, they will be rewarded with this. Then going further down is destroying 2 circles, destroying 4 Crusader camps, and then is the other juicy rewards where you can get so many coins, like destroying 2 Crusader fortresses, 1 Crusader, 2 Crusader, 3 Crusader fortresses. You get like 3 coins if you want from, like, no, that's 4 coins. Wow, we can get 4 coins in 1 KvK. But a lot of materials, yo. That's a crazy amount of materials. And then destroy 4 high runes in enemy camp. Wow, that's again a very nice reward. 3 legendary and 10 sculptures. So I would definitely love to destroy high runes. It's a very nice reward. All in all, the rewards are really great in light versus darkness, and I really like this idea. This is a very nice idea. Like I said, they need to look into it for the kingdoms that have already done light versus darkness. So this is pretty much about light and darkness and what has changed into it. The only thing that remains a mystery to me is the time frame. Is it really 42 days? Was it like that before? So please let me know. If you have any other questions, drop them in the comment section below and I'll answer the best way I can. Until next time, this is your boy Legend Ronnie signing off. Peace out, yo, and take care. See you on the next one, and stay safe out there, my friends.